Hello, bro. So, you are asking for the video and you wanted to add custom codes and you want to know how you can add contact forms and the other sections in the footer or any other places on the website. So, basically, first of all, you need to understand that all of these contents like this header text and this button and everything in the page, all of them are HTML tags, and those are some kind of markup language, like this is the heading, this is the paragraph, like this. And you see that this thing are very pretty much nice style. So to do this style we need css, and which is used for adding colors, adding good styles, good looks. So this is the two main thing we need to know before we start with the code. Okay, so I hope you will understand that the HTML part is that this is the structure, and the css part is that styling the structure. Okay, so let's go to the code. So go to online stores. One more thing, there are many css libraries that made our work pretty easier. As you can see, there are 1 2 3 4 columns in here. If we want to do it by css or html code, it will take a huge amount of code, but some libraries help us to add a css class which contains some styles, and it helps us to create this kind of 4 column, 3 column, or whatever size of column you want. So okay, from here you need to click on actions, and from there you need to click on edit code. Okay, after edit code, as you can see, there are a lot of files in here. These files, the main files are these layout files. Then we have some different pages, which is called the template file, and some different section on the page, which is this, like let's say blog template, blog post, and this is the specific part of a page, and these are integrated in these single pages. Like the blog content is placed on the post page and maybe the index page. As you can see that we can add blog post on our home page. Those are the sections that are added on the home page. Okay, so this is not our concern. So first of all, we need to check the theme liquid file, which is the main file on the website. So as I said previous, that we use some libraries to make our work easier. So in here you can see that I have added this jQuery, Bootstrap, and this is the css and javascript library, and this is one of the javascript library too. So one more, yeah, here you can see that I have added Bootstrap css, the library that helps us to create the columns that I said before, and one more library that helps us to add the icons. Okay, so this is the main thing. You don't have to edit this code. It's just, I'm just telling you that this thing helps us to create the layouts. Okay, so from here we need to go to the footer now. Let's find the footer. Okay, so as you can see, the footer is under section. The footer is listed in there. Just click on the footer, you will see this page. So basically the footer contains only 2 sections that we saw on the here. So in this website you can see that we have only 2 column footer, so we need to add 2 more column, like to make it look like this. So in the footer you can see that there are these sections in here. There are a loop that contain 2 blocks, and we need to add this class on this div, like to make it a 4 column we need 3 to make it 4 columns. So as you can see we have 4 columns, to we need to make that first of all the whole screen size is 12 in this Bootstrap library. As I said that we need to make column using a CSS library. The CSS library divides the whole screen in 12 columns, so maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and to make it 4 column we can divide this to a 12 by 3, so there will be 4 columns, 1 2 3 4. So we need to add this class on that particular block of code, like this div. So each of the div will be 3 columns. So we have 2 blocks in our Shopify. I mean, this theme has 2 blocks on the footer, maybe 3 or 4, but we will add 2 blocks from the theme, so that we can add 2 custom block on our own. So let me make it clear to you. Let's go to the customizer. Here is the footer. As you can see, we just added only this about column and the footer menu. We are not adding more than 2 columns, because we will add custom these 2 on our own. So if we add one more, that will come to the bottom, so we don't want that. So we will add 2 from this customizer and 2 from the code. Okay, so to make it 4 column we need to add this class on this particular code, and this code is this 2 section. You know that it calls the loop, and they bring 2 sections from the customizer. So on the first loop they bring this one, and the second loop they bring that one. So we'll add a column of 3 and 3. That means 2 column is here in 6, and we have still left 3 and 3, 6 column left, and the whole column will be then whole screen will be then 12. So this is the code from Shopify. You just need to add this class, nothing else in here. So after that scroll down to there. So as you can see I have commented this block. Here you can see that I have commented that custom block. So in here I have added this HTML, and here you can see that we have the find us, the other addresses. In here you can edit the text, you can add whatever you want, and then click on save and refresh this website to see how that works. Let's say we can edit one more number, say a 9, and we save this one, and we refresh this page. As you can see that 9 comes to this footer now. So let's remove this one. Okay, so here is the social icons that you can see in here, and this is the first part. We have, as I said, that we have 4 columns in here. So 3 columns are added by the Shopify itself and Shopify theme itself, and we added a custom column by us, so the value of the whole row is now 9. So we have still one more column left, that is our contact form. And these are the some of the CSS style that I use to add color and sizes on the icon and this text. It's just easy. So you see that we have the other column in here, which is the form, this one. So column d 3 3 3 3, so 4 3 equals to 12, and this area of the page is 12 column. So okay, so here is the form. I just I didn't added the form it myself. I found it on the Shopify documentation, and I added the form. I just added manipulated the form fields and nothing else. So if you want on the same fields, just copy paste this code. So to make this make the form same form on the on this website, you just need to come here. Need to come here, and you can see from this comment custom block, you need to copy the whole thing down to this custom block and paste it paste it after the for loop that is started in here and ended in here. And you just need to add this class to this code, to this div element, and copy the custom code from here and paste on the footer of this website. And to make it all work, you need to add this custom CSS library and this library too, and maybe there are more too. So okay, so this too. If you want to add it from the file system, you need to like upload the CSS library in here, like we have inside assets. As you can see that we have the file in here, and it's also available in a CDN version. That means you don't have to add the file on your website. You just paste a link like this. I mean, it will reload the library from other website to your website. If you Google about Bootstrap CDN, you will find it. Hopefully you understand most of the part now. If you face any kind of problem, please let me know. And basically it takes a little while to head around all this thing. I hope you will get the idea how you can do it, and let me know how if you face any kind of problem. Thank you, bro.